Oh, that wasn't very nice of the timer to lag out on me for a second. I'll pick up these because I'm going to use them to my advantage here in a little bit. That's a good thing to have. Spider zombies aren't real scary, but they are annoying as hell. Well, they're scary to my girlfriend. She leaves the room the minute she hears one of them. But she's scared of pretty much anything zombies, so. Alright, we're going to clear the rest of these things outside before we go and shut up. Fence isn't going to give me much protection, obviously. The zombies will break through it quicker than I can. But having it up at least gives me a sense that I'm protected. Why I use this place as my temporary base. Oh, that's another bill. Now, depending what level you're playing on or where you are, I'm not sure which one it is, but these guys will actually spit at you. And if you watch one of my other videos, you'll see me have a little run-in with one of them where I wasn't quite ready for it, so to say. And I turned my back and tried to run away from them and basically had full health, and then I was dead. Still not really sure how it all happened, but it was funny nonetheless. Check out the video if you want to laugh at me for a second. I don't mind. I had a good laugh about it. The building system, when you're doing stuff like this, is the only time I really notice a time where the game gets a little touchy. You can see it makes up in the game's mind, it's actually a whole box like you see there. Oops, didn't want to do that. If you left click, it turns the item. Right clicking sets the item in place. So obviously you know what I did there. Alright, let's go inside and see what's in here. They broke the door. Glass is good to have later. I don't really need it so much now. Yeah, that might actually not be the case. You may actually need it. Just, I haven't figured that out, what the use is. Now, since I'm going to be using this as a temporary base, I'm going to leave that in there because I just would have opened it and stored it all in there anyway here in a bit. Kind of disappointed by the lack of good items, though. Let's see what's down here. Shotgun shells, they're good. Whoops, I actually want to leave that there. That was almost a mistake. Yeah. Really, nothing here. Let's see if we have enough. The fabric. Yeah, I do. Alright, one of the simple ones to make is a sleeping bag. Looks just like that. And then just hit craft. There's our sleeping bag. Actually, and now if I die when I'm out in the world, I can spawn back to right here. So if I store stuff here, extra weapons, extra food, stuff like that, I'll be able to respawn back, get my stuff, and go try to recollect everything that I drop. Depending on the settings you use to what you'll drop. You can actually set it where you drop nothing, which makes dying not really so scary. But if you want more of a challenge, you can make it so you drop everything, your tool belt and your backpack. Makes you a little scared to die then, because the idea of starting over with nothing when you have some really good stuff, it tends to suck. Oops. Whoops. I'm just all kinds of stupid stuff there. I'm not even sure where I put that now. Oh well. Didn't need to drop that gun, but it happened, so moving on. See if we can do this without making too much. There's that gun. Alright. I was so excited to show you that I didn't get a chance to. Alright, both guns are damaged the way they are, so what you can do is take both of them. There's the other one. Put them both in there together and hit craft. Now you have one pristine gun. I've heard people say that you can actually let it go till they're both in the red, and it'll still repair them all the way to green, so you can get more use out of them. Have yet to try it. Really was more worried about just kind of showing you guys how the mechanic worked more than anything. Alright. Apparently we have a friend outside, so let's go ahead and clear these guys real quick. Not really sure where she ended up. The game is in alpha, so there are little random things like that happen. I actually have a screenshot. I killed a guy, and he just kind of stood there right in front of me, all cocked all sideways, like he was, you know, checking out a hot girl or something. I got a kick out of it. And the very next lady I killed did the exact same thing. So things like that happen. You're to be expected in alpha, but like I said, for this game being an alpha, they've done a phenomenal job with it. I mean, they definitely, it's one of them things that you look at the base of where they started and think where they're going with the game. It is quite impressive. Oops. Just hit E to gather the stuff up that you want to gather. I fill back in the holes for the simple fact that when you got a crawler, they seem to get into the holes and just keep making them bigger and bigger. And then before you know it, you know, you have somebody coming from underneath your base at you. Nice hunting rifle, that'll come in handy for if I want something to eat. Somewhere there's a joke there about a hoe, but I'm not gonna go there. Hit that car yet? No? Guess I didn't. Gas will come in handy later. two hoes, there's a joke about being a pimp, but again, we'll leave that go. Alright, let's go inside here and craft some stuff. Get some basics going. Now, since I know I'm not going to be going back out this way, just using the tree blocks is actually easier and it's more durable than using the regular wood blocks, so that's the reason I use those. I mean, it just makes sense. Alright, so let's throw this here. Right clicking puts everything there, left click puts backwards. Left click puts everything in, right click puts only partially in. I know what I'm talking about, I swear. What was I making? Okay. Alright, we should have the stuff. Let's see if I can remember the pattern for it. Oops. That ain't gonna do no good. Grab your stones, hit craft, take this then, and put that back in there, and you'll make these small little rocks. These small rocks, what you can actually use them for. Put them like that. You'll make your fire pit, or your campfire. Your campfire is how you'll cook any food that you get. It'll also be how you boil your water. Because when you go to like a stream or something like that to get water, it's murky water, and it can actually make you sick. So you're better off boiling it first. So put that down over here. When you open it up, what you'll see is like this. What you'll do is you would grab fire, place it in there. Or, yeah, fire. You would grab wood, place it in there. Your cookware would be there to do the water. You're going to want that, looks like a pot almost, like a thing you put in the oven to do a turkey or something like that. And then it'll come up here and show you what you're cooking. And that would be where you would put your bottles of murky water. And then over here it'll show you what you're going to cook. So you click cook. And it'll actually come up and show you what you have recipe-wise. So if you have food in here. Like I said, if you're carrying meat and things like that, the zombies